Hello, I am Jimmy, formerly known as Kraken Love on the internet, and um, I'm going to basically, I I guess, give an explanation of uh, why. Let me just check some stuff real quick. Okay, that's fine. Just checking audio. The camera's right here. I guess I'll explain why I don't upload videos that often, and honestly, I may never upload another video again. Not because I hate uh, making videos or for you, or because I just don't want to do it. It's just I I can't convince myself that it's worth doing it. I'm not sure if you know, but I have depression, bipolar depression. But there's a lot of I have a lot of brain problems. Depression is the one that affects my life the most, and it's affecting how I upload videos. It's hard to convince myself to feel like it's worth doing videos. It's hard to convince myself that it's worth doing things I love to do. It's hard to convince myself that it's hard to convince myself to go take a shower. It's hard to convince myself to brush my teeth. It's hard to convince myself to take medicine that I need to stay healthy and all about as healthy as I can be. And that's because just don't I just don't see the point. There is a point. There definitely is a point. I just can't convince myself that I care enough to take care of myself. And I also, another one of the problems that affects my life, and we all know this, I'm not exactly the slimmest of individuals, but the only thing I can convince myself is that is worth doing is eating. And I hate it. I hate that I overeat. I hate that I'm fat. But because I hate that I'm fat, I get depressed. Because I'm depressed, I start overeating. It is a vicious cycle of just hating myself and eating and I hate myself because I eat. I eat because I hate myself. I hate myself because I eat. I eat because I hate myself. Last time I checked my blood sugar, it was 390. My doctor said that if I continue this, I will not live past 30. And I still can't convince myself that it's worth. I can't convince myself that it's worth living past 30. Sometimes I can barely convince myself that it's worth living. Right? I just want to say, closing this video off, if you're going through these things that I'm going through, know that you're not alone. I'm going through it. Millions around the world, hundreds of millions, billions even, are going through what you're going through. It's hard to convince yourself that that's true. I should know. This past year I felt more alone than I've ever have.